The Clarion CX505 is a very solid radio with a surprising amount of power and all the features you would ever need. Retailing for under $200, this radio is the definition of bang for your buck. The most important things in this stereo today are Bluetooth for music streaming and hands-free calling, HD radio for clear audio from your favorite stations, and USB. Well, the CX505 has all three, plus it's Sirius XM ready with the SXV300V1 universal tuner and has Pandora app control. The USB works with a thumb drive to play MP3 and WMA audio files. Plus use it to charge your device and stream music from your phone directly. The USB connection also provides music tags, as well as Bluetooth and HD radio. The CX505's Bluetooth aptX codec improves audio quality when listening to compressed music over Bluetooth. Two other options for music are the disc slot for CDs or the 3.5mm auxiliary input next to the USB port. I actually like the design of this radio, it looks great with no light. Clarion stereos definitely have their own unique look. The rotary dial is a little too big for my taste, but it gets the job done. Maybe the design team was a little lazy and they figured making the dial half the size of the radio would make everything a little easier. Navigation through the radio can be a little confusing at first. On most CD receivers, a single press on the rotary dial brings up the menus for audio, display, and system. However, the CX505 is a little different. The audio settings are accessed with the music note button on the top left. That one was easy to figure out. This will bring up customizable settings including 3-band Beats EQ with presets, subwoofer level, low-pass filter, high-pass filter, fader, and balance positions. Figuring out how to change the colors of the display was a little more confusing and required a trip to the manual. You have to press the display button, then the menu comes up to select an option. But you must go through the menu with the seat buttons, not the rotary dial, like every other goddamn radio I've ever tested. Then you get to select either a preset color, scan all the colors, or create a custom color for the display. And it's not dual zone. Okay, let's test this thing. First up, speaker level outputs. With the EQ set to flat, single channel driven, 14.4 volts and a 40Hz test tone, we hit slight clipping at volume 28. The oscilloscope read 9.64 volts, and our audio meter was picking up 20 watts RMS. Power consumption was 41 watts and a current of 2.82 amps. Going up to 1 kHz, volume 28, our oscilloscope read 10.2 volts, 17 watts RMS on the multimeter. Consumption and current stayed about the same. Next, we set the radio up with 2 channels driven, 40Hz test tone, volume 28. The oscilloscope went up to 9.9 volts, and the audio meter read 19 watts RMS. We got a power consumption of 72.4 watts and 4.98 amps of current. Up to 1 kHz, volume 28, our oscilloscope read 10.1 volts and 17 watts RMS on the audio meter. The final tests were on the preamp outputs. We tested a single output. Clarion claims they are 4 volts and we got clean readings at max volume 40 of 4.11 volts at 40 Hz and 4.2 volts at 1 kHz. The frequency response was relatively flat. All in all, this radio has more kick than it looks like it has. The connections in the back include wiring harness for power, ground, and speaker, 3 sets of 4-volt preamp outputs for front, rear, and subwoofer, radio antenna, and pigtails for steering wheel control compatible with the ASWC1 universal interface, Sirius XM, and external Bluetooth microphone, which is not included. The radio comes with a wiring harness, wireless remote control, and an optional housing trim. That's it on the Clarion CX505. Be sure to get all of your car audio and video gear with us at qualitymobilevideo.com. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like button. If you hate it, click the dislike button. Join the conversation below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new. Thanks for watching.